this video, we'll be solving another problem based on equations of motion. So let's get started. Here is the problem which reads, a ball is gently dropped from a height of 20 meters if its velocity increases uniformly at the rate of 10 meters per second square. With what velocity will it strike the ground? After what time will it strike the ground? So here a stone is dropped gently from a certain height, which is 20 meters, and the velocity increases uniformly at the rate of 10 meters per second square, which means that the acceleration of the ball is 10 meters per second square. Now with this we need to find out what is the velocity when it strikes the ground, and after what time will it strike the ground, or the time it takes to strike the ground. Now since the ball has been dropped gently from 20 meters, from a height of 20 meters, we can say that the initial velocity of the ball is 0. So here let us first note down whatever is given in the question. So here the initial velocity is taken to be 0 since the ball has been dropped down from a certain height, and the acceleration of the body is given to be 10 meters per second square, and the height from which the ball has been dropped is given to be 20 meters. Now here we need to find what is the final velocity of the ball and the time that it takes to strike the ground. So here we didn't take the acceleration to be negative because the motion of the ball is in the downward direction, and also the acceleration of the ball is in the downward direction. So in this case we will not be taking the acceleration to be negative, since acceleration, the direction of acceleration and the motion of the body both are in the same direction, that is the downward direction. So we will have to find the final velocity and the time taken by the ball to strike the ground. So we will be finding out the velocity from the third equation of motion, which is 2as equals v squared minus u squared, where a is the acceleration, s is the displacement, v is the final velocity and u is the initial velocity. Now on putting all these values here, we get 2 multiplied by 10 multiplied by 20 equals v squared minus 0 squared. So here we will have v squared equals 400, which means we will have to take the square root of 400 here to arrive at v. So here v equals root over of 400, which is 20 meters per second. So the final velocity before reaching the ground or before striking the ground of the ball is found to be 20 meters per second. Now we will have to find the time taken by the ball to strike the ground. So for that we will be considering the first equation of motion, which is v equals u plus at. Now we will be deducing the expression for time, which is v minus u divided by a. Here we will be substituting all the values, that is v, u and a, and on doing that we have t equals 20 minus 0 divided by 10, which equals 20 by 10, which is 2 seconds. So the ball has taken only 2 seconds to strike the ground. So with this we have reached the end of this video, and I hope this video was fully understandable for you. Thanks for watching.
TutorialsPoint.com. Simply easy learning.